Okay, today we are going to be canning some venison. This is some blacktail that we got earlier in the year, and we have enough now in time to can it. So I'm going to show you that process. So first we're doing pint jars, starting with wide mouth pint jars, the few I had. Already went through the dishwasher. They're sanitized. We use a little cup so it doesn't hit the edge. We're going to fill these jars up. I squeeze them down, try to get as much in there as I can. Probably around a pound a jar, maybe a little bit less. So that's what they'll end up looking like. Now this is it's just cubes I already made, about inch cubes. I usually use shoulders, front shoulders, and some hind leg roasts that are a little bit tougher meat. I clean my meat up pretty good. Not a lot of anything else on it, no silver skin, just meat. We do venison, bear. Okay, so now all the jars are filled. We have pints with regular lids, we have wide mouth pints, we have half pints. Today I wanted to do some half pints because I'm trying a new salt. We're going to add salt now. We're going to add a teaspoon of pickling canning salt. But I've got some ghost pepper salt that I'm going to add in some for myself, and then also some pieces of jalapeno. Okay, so regular salt first. We're just adding 2 tablespoons or teaspoons, half teaspoons of salt per jar. Very simple, very easy. We use canned meat for a lot of quick meals, a lot of tacos and burritos, even add some barbecue sauce on it, make some sandwiches, really fun ideas. Just makes it easy if you haven't had any plans for dinner to come home and get something. Okay, so in the last couple jars, like I talked about, we're going to do a couple of them with habanero salt. I'm going to do 1/2 of regular salt first, because I'm not going to add enough habanero salt and ghost pepper salt to make it unedible. Okay, so for a couple of these I'm just going to add a couple of jalapenos instead of the ghost pepper salt. A couple, I will do both. Okay, ghost pepper salt. Had this on some other meals, it's pretty good, but it is strong. So I'm going to do a teaspoon in each of these, half a teaspoon in each of these. And one more. There we go. Okay. So when I put the lids on these, I'll put a little dot on the ones that have ghost peppers. Okay. So the next step is we clean the lids, or for the lids. And that's just to make sure that the lids get a good seal. I usually keep them pretty clean, so it's not a huge deal. Usually not much on them. Just making sure that I'm able to go all the way around them. And make sure we have good seal spots, make sure there's no cracks in the lids, in the jars. That happens sometimes, especially on top. It's where we, pry the lid off. Sometimes we'll crack that edge. They're good and clean today. Okay, and so our next step is we're going to put the lids on. We have regular size lids. They've been heated up just a little bit to soften the wax on them. Put them on. Put the lid. We just hand tighten it. Okay, not too snug. Best way to do it. And tighten. That's all we do. All right, now that the lids are on, we're putting the cans in the pressure cooker.
Are you going to send that to every people?
Just like that. all the way around the pressure cooker. This pressure cooker, we can carry two rows with the pints, so it makes it really nice. We have plenty of room for all of our jars. Just like that. We'll close her up. It's gonna boil for 10 minutes with the pressure gauge on, and then we will shut that off, bring it to 11 pounds, and run it for exactly 75 minutes for pints and half. Okay, so it's been 75 minutes, 11 pounds of pressure, and it took another about half hour for the pressure to go completely down. We now get to open these and check them out, put them on the counter on a towel. Even after the pressure down, this thing's always super hot. And to lift it out and over. Okay, we use a pair of tongs. Start grabbing these out, setting them down. All right, just setting them here. It's the half pints. I got some pints coming. Yeah, everything looks really good. They're still boiling. That's what it is. We wait for the cool down and the tops will suck in, create the vacuum. So there you go. Canned venison. Total time about 3 hours. 19 cans total.